Welcome back kapatid! Drian Francisco, tubong San Jose, Mindoro, tinaguri ang gintong kamao ng Pilipinas. Nakarap ang Panamanian fighter na si Roberto the Spider Vasquez para sa bakanting WBA International Super Flyweight title. Ito ang unang laban ng veteranong si Vasquez sa labas ng kanilang bansa at unang Pinoy na nakalaban. Si Roberto Vasquez ay dating WBO at WBC Latino Light Flyweight Champion at WBA Pide Latin Light Flyweight Champion at naging interim WBA World Flyweight at WBA World Light Flyweight Champion. Samantala, bago ang laban, ito muna ang kartada ng dalawa. Drian Francisco may 17 panalo, wala pang talo at 13 rito ay natapos by knockouts. Habang si Roberto Vasquez naman may 27 panalo, 3 talo at 20 rito ay natapos by knockouts. Ginanap ang laban sa Cuneta Astrodome, Pasay City, Manila. Makikita natin na masyadong underdog ang ating kababayan dahil mas eksperyensado ang 2-time world champion na si Vasquez. Muli natin balikan kung paano ni-knockout ng Pinoy ang Panamanian fighter.
Vasquez in the silver trunks, friend and light flyweight champion, won that titles back 7 months later. So it was a short-lived.
And it took him 2 hours to take off the weight, and he looked positively.
Quezon City when he KO'd the Indonesian Sharil. And as my esteemed colleague said, certainly the biggest fight of his by Francisco. As we are approaching the end of the opening round. Oh, and a nice. That was held in Panama City earlier this year. March 24th. So might take a round or two to get his boxing feet back on, and a nice left hand by Francisco stuns
in the Philippines. This is the biggest stage he's ever fought on. Even so much to the point where he corrected the ring announcer. Hasim Hamed, just throws punches from all angles.
And that has brought this partisan Filipino crowd to its feet here in the Cuneta Astrodome.
15, and again, we talked about the motivational problems. Does he still
in his native country of Panama?
Well, the press is very hard on him in Panama. The boxing is probably the most popular sport in Panama, along with baseball. So they take of Panamanians.
For some reason, the unorthodox and the off
from Francisco.
Oh, straight left hand found, and a right found its mark.
This is a little bit of loose.
Straight left scores by Francisco.
Says that affects his speed. Obviously, that's going to affect his speed.
Ranked number 8 in the WBA in the super flyweight division. Now here's something crazy. Drian Francisco, who has not had a big fight to date, is ranked 2 positions higher than Vasquez at number 6 in the WBA. So that ranking system kind of thrown out of whack.
Why, as some people call it. And he lost that fight. So
as La Araña, or the Spider, came out in the Spider guard. Oddly enough, even though he's called Spider, as Francisco has him up against the ropes now.
Good shot to the body by Francisco. And Vasquez really doesn't have an answer right now. I'm surprised because Francisco keeping loose yet. He seems to be a little bit sluggish.
Since his last fight, back in March of 2009. Wild swing by Francisco. Oh, and tags him there with the left. Nice left jab. This particular fight was Drian Francisco just posing all types of problems
all over the world, and it makes you a very good opponent. Look at that!
Oh, and a big sweeping left hand, and down goes the former world champion. But up on his feet, he says he's okay. He's taking the standing 8 count. Boy, that was a haymaker that came in from left field.
And he's out of it right now. He doesn't know where he is.
And a big left hand and a right, as Drian Francisco is beginning target practice. And Vasquez has to get off that rope.
He's got no answer. Vasquez has nothing.
He is picking apart the former world, opening up the payload and loading and dropping the bombs. And there was a big right hand. Vasquez does not know where he is.
He just has no answer, Vasquez. Francisco is just pouring. Came out. He gets all the credit here. He came out totally in shape, totally relaxed and ready for this fight.
Boy, look at Vasquez. It's just standing right up like it's just not a moving target. Like ducks in a pond. And Francisco is taking full advantage. Boy, if any, a bigger name at this weight, than a Roberto Vasquez.
Well, already, no matter the outcome of it here, and totally dominate this fight. Now, see that? He throws the punch. He's looking off to the side. That is so. Doesn't have the pop and the sting in any of his punches.
At least here in the Philippines, Drian Francisco eating some punch.
Looked at the close-up of Roberto Vasquez. You could see that is not the face of someone who looks like he was really enjoying it.
But adding on 22 pounds?
Well,
watch out against this fast hand Filipino.
I'm just amazed at Francisco.
Oh. Francisco now starting to go to town as the former world champion starts to cover up. Oh, that stuck in. Oh, that right hand got in there.
You better believe it did. And that body punch got in there.
We talked about his eating habit. Vasquez needs to go on a diet, and he's getting a steady diet of left and right hands. To the head. To the body.
Drian Francisco is doing right now. And the way he's doing it, this is going to really raise his profile in the junior bantamweight division.
Now he's got him stand up in the goal, and a big right hand rocks the head back of Vasquez. Stood him up and almost put him down. Hitting you with multiple shots and body shots into the head.
Go to a sauna after the weigh-in, and he spent over an hour in the sauna, just into the sauna. And then he turns around and packs on 22. Naturally gifted athlete.
He had a lot of success early, quickly. Nice roundhouse right, another right.
And wouldn't this be an exclamation point on a very fine and great performance?
Did you see that uppercut?
Leonard here. Wow. This could end in a knockout, or the referee stopping this. Vasquez looks wobbly.
And Drian has taken every advantage. I hope he has his hunting license because it is open season. Continuing the score from awkward angles and another uppercut.
Nashiro of Japan.
Yeah.
Maybe a Christian Maharis. Maybe what his dream was. This is why his management took a risk to face a guy of this caliber, because you got to take a gamble sometimes in order to reach the mountaintop.
Well, Christian Maharis of Mexico in the house today, sitting ringside, and oh, a nice overhand left. And now a flurry here at the end. Oh, big shot, and down goes the champion. The former champion's down for the second time in this fight, taking the mandatory 8. And when it is done, it is over. The new hero in Filipino boxing is Drian Francisco.
Attention, let's watch the knockout. It's just an onslaught.
Wow. Wow. And that happened a couple of times here in this bout, but
Panalo ang ating kababayan via 10-round technical knockout. At yan muna mga kapatid. At kung mahilig kayo sa mga kakaibang kwento at kaalaman, pwede niyo pong bisitahin ang ating pangalawang YouTube channel at Facebook page na Oragon TV. Please support our channel Oragon TV. Thank you for watching.